Okay, so this is going to be an interesting one because I'm going to show you how Angie's List, House, Homeadvisor, Thumbtack, how all these different companies that presumably sell you leads are actually scamming you out of your hard-earned money, and really what you can do about it to make your dollar go much further in terms of lead generation, whether you're like construction company, kitchen and bathroom remodeler, landscaping company, hardscaper, whatever it is that you might do that relates to like home services. This video is really for you. So yeah, let's start with how these companies are really taking advantage of you, seemingly from just providing a simple service, which is selling you leads. So how this should work is that you are paying Angie's List or any of these companies a little bit of money, right? And you're getting lead in return. But it's not how it works at all. What really happens on the back door is that once you're charged for that lead goes out to your competitors who are in the same areas. So usually it's 4 to 5 companies that get the same lead, right? So what happens then is whoever picks up the phone first and calls that lead, gets out to the property to give the estimate, usually wins the deal. And really what it boils down to is that if you're a smaller company and you don't have a receptionist or someone on the front desk who what all they do is sit there and phone the leads, you're losing at this game, because there are companies who do have these people who are ready to call the leads when they come in, and yeah, those are the companies who are really making money with Angie's List and all these companies. But most of the smaller guys who are on the job themselves, you don't have time to call the lead the second they come in, right? So you're paying for leads that go to other companies. Does that make sense to you? Not to me, right? So really that's in my opinion the main reason why these companies are in essence extortion rackets, and they're scamming you because they're promising you one thing and they're delivering that thing to your competitors. It's not exclusive. You're not the only company getting the lead when you pay $30 to $60 for it. So really whoever calls the lead first and gets out on the property first usually gets the job. But it gets even better. Let's say someone is looking for your exact company on Google. Let's say Del Mar Landscape San Diego. They type in your company name, they type in the location, maybe someone else referred your company to them, and they're now doing their due diligence, they're looking you up, right? So what happens if they go, for example, to Angie's List or Homeadvisor, for example, they go here and you'll think that when they click get a quote, you're going to be the only one that quote or that request gets sent out to, but it's not the case at all. It's the same principle happening that I explained before. So when they click get a quote here on your company's page, the same thing happens. That lead gets sent to a couple of your competitors as well. So even though that is your lead, that is pretty much your job, is still being sent to your competitors, because that's just how this company works. Okay, so to me that's just insane. It doesn't make sense to keep paying these companies because you're really funding your competitors if you do. All right, so what is the better way to still get leads, to still get jobs while not paying any of these huge scam companies? So one way that we have pioneered is using paid advertising and actually building your own systems. And before you click off this video, it's actually much easier than you might think. Facebook and Google has made it so easy to set up your own systems, your own campaigns, and start generating your own leads that you own, that are not being sent to anyone else. Yes, they made it so easy that you can do it yourself in just a couple minutes. So let's start with some examples. I run this campaign for a landscaping company. I think it was in San Diego. And here you can see our inbox is full of leads, and just see how many leads are we getting per day. So 9th of April, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leads on 9th. On the 8th of April, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and yeah, 4 to 5 leads per day. And I'll show you how much we're paying for these leads in a sec, but just see what sort of conversations we're having with these leads first. So this guy right here basically answered a couple of qualifying questions, asking, and to give you some context, we're selling artificial turf here. So he answered the how big is his backyard and front yard, where's he located, his phone number. You'll see here he started to send some pictures back, which is always a good sign, because that means the lead is kind of engaged. and they're ready to get some work done. So they send that they already did some preparation work to their backyard, where you're located in answer to that. So here the automated system asked what's like the best number to reach with the estimate. So he sent his number, and then we said be in touch shortly. Then he continues to send some more messages. Basically, yeah. So these are real leads that are not shared with anyone, that you can have a chat with on your phone, and then if they're qualified, you can just call them with the number they provided, okay? And you'll be the only company calling them, because it's not like with Angi's List and all these companies where your leads, as soon as they submit their phone number, they're being bombarded by a lot of different companies. Here you get exclusive rights to that lead because you're the only company they submitted the information for. So here another example, this guy right here said that his backyard is smaller than 1,000 square feet. Again, gave his phone number, and then we actually gave him a rough estimate for the price because the client allowed us to do so. And yeah, then he mentioned that he also needs pavers, which is a nice upsell for the company, and a bit more profitable job than fake grass. So again, you can see the quality of the leads that we were getting. But now let's actually see how much we were paying to get 4 to 5 leads like this per day. So let's go to the ads manager on Facebook, and yeah, by the way, these ads were run on Facebook. And as you can see, the daily budget here is 20 euros, and that's around $24 to $25 per day. And in total, we spent around 159 euros, which is around $170, from which we got 3 jobs. Now I'm going to show you the ad itself, and it couldn't be simpler. Look, let me zoom in here a bit. So a beautiful before and after photo showing a backyard that kind of looks like Afghanistan, and then a beautiful finished job. And again, here a simple ad copy focusing on the benefits: save water, save money, bye to watering, eco-friendly, blah blah blah. And then we throw in a nice offer, $1,000 off for the whole job by clicking message now. And to qualify for this discount, the lead had to have a backyard that's bigger than 1,000 square feet, okay? So this, if you do a discount like this, or something called spring special or autumn cleanup, whatever you might think of for the special deal, you'll get leads much cheaper, but not necessarily tire kicker. It just will increase the lead volume, okay? And as you can see, 13 comments right here, which means that it got nice engagement and was pushed by Facebook. And then what the lead does, when they actually see this ad and they think, okay, I want to get this done and I want to know how much it costs, they click on send message, and this conversation right here starts. Couldn't be simpler, right? So we were paying around $7 or something per each of these conversations, and we were getting unique exclusive leads in return, as opposed to Angi's List, House, Homeadvisor, where you're paying $30 to $50 per supposedly good leads that don't provide you any information besides some basics like phone number and address, and then those leads are shared with your competitors. Where do you think you'll be able to make more money? Spending like $25 per day on Facebook on a simple messenger campaign which deliver leads to your phone, or competing for leads on these big companies? So if you've been thinking about implementing systems to generate leads that you actually own and control in your business, all you have to do is book a call with us below. In the call, we will actually look at your business as a whole, see where your leads are leaking, do a website audit, see what you could improve on your Google My Business listing, and give you some actionable advice that you can implement in a couple of hours to see drastic improvements in your lead flow.